As hundreds began fleeing, they watched as their entire town burned to the ground. Firefighters from around the state trying their best to protect the community from the furious flames with no mercy in sight.
6-day-old Hallie is the last baby born at Feather River Hospital. Just moments after she arrived, the campfire began to surround the building.
It came over the speaker, evacuate the hospital, all patients need to be moved.
Her ambulance made it about half a mile before it began to literally melt in the flames.
I said goodbye to my husband and just told him to tell our kids that I love them.
I heard the ambulance in front of us is on fire.
Nurse Tamara Ferguson was in an ambulance behind Heather's. As the fire was consuming homes all around them, a stranger helped Heather get out of her ambulance and wheeled her up this driveway. They ran into David Hawks, Paradise's fire chief.
There's a dog door here that one of the paramedics made access to. We unlocked the garage, moved patients into this home and sheltered them in place.
What happened next was nothing short of amazing.
He said, you do this, you do this, you do this. And all of us shifted our minds to what do we need to do for survival mode here.
EMTs and nurses became stand-in firefighters. Some getting on the roof of this home, clearing gutters of brush, hosing down the outer edge of the property, saving this home, all while their patients were kept safe inside.
We followed directions. They did exactly what I asked them to do.
Amid a neighborhood devastated by the campfire, this home survived. So did all of the patients and medical staff inside.
Well, I've been dedicated to share the stories of our brave first responders in a series that I call Behind the Badge, and today is no different. Please give a warm welcome to Paradise Fire Chief David Hawks.
My pleasure.
David Hawks. Well, first, let me say thank you for your service, not just in this, but every day for what you do. It's just, it's amazing to me.
Thank you very much.
This has to be the most catastrophic fire you've ever been associated with, right?
I've been working for 35 fire seasons, and I've never seen anything this destructive,
Wow.
this rapidly developing, and this widespread.
Yeah. You know, we think about fires, they come up and we think about them marching across a field or something like that. That's not how it works, is it? These things explode, right?
Absolutely. Fire is driven by three main factors: topography, of which slope is the most dominant, weather, of which wind is the most dominant, and fuels, of which, you know, the dryness of the fuel. And obviously we hadn't had rain in Northern California for about 210 days. So those three things coupled together helped to drive this fire.
So like 90 to 95% of the homes in Paradise are just gone, right?
Yes. About 12,500 residential structures in Paradise, of which about 90 to 95% have been destroyed.
Look at these pictures.
Yeah.
And like 70, 80% of the businesses are gone.
There is a really good and clear vision to rebuild the town of Paradise. Obviously, it's going to take some time.
How many of your first responders actually lost their homes in the fire?
There's about 37 career firefighters in Butte County that lived in Paradise and the surrounding areas that lost their homes, and then about another 230-some associated families of CAL FIRE and retired firefighters that lost homes.
And, you know, they stay on the job and stay on the fire line and keep fighting the fire, even though they know across town their own home is going up. You're very humble about all of this, but your leadership in that situation shone through with the discipline and professionalism of all the men. And that leadership and professionalism saved a lot of lives, Chief, and we just want to acknowledge that.